Hey guys, it's William back with you with another episode of Brew TV. It's been a long week, getting ready for a nice, long, relaxing Labor Day weekend. Hope all of you are doing the same. You know, I just thought it'd be just a great time to sit and enjoy homebrew. Even better, be to do another S.J. Porr brew review. So that's what we're going to do. Before I talk about tonight's featured review, after this one, I've got 3 more to go. Got 3 more S.J. Porr reviews to go, so if you haven't had your review done, it's getting ready to come. And since it's a long Labor Day weekend, got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, they're coming the next 3 days. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do them, but anyway, they're going to be done, and the S.J. Porr Brew Review Challenge will be complete. So I'll be looking forward to that. Hope each of you will be too. So let's get into tonight's feature. And this is one I've been looking forward to. Never been quite picked it out, but look what we got tonight. Yes, we have the Cellar Dweller Old Ale from the Praying Monk Brewery. And I'll tell you what, just that packaging right there, that is spot on. Nice job. That's right there is worthy of a 9 just on the presentation alone. On the back, you can see there's the recipe is laid out. Starting to get a little sweat on it there, so I have to preserve that if I want to maybe try to make this myself, if it turns out to be as good in the bottle as it is in the packaging. Let's look at it a little bit. The recipe details, he said he had an original gravity of 1.060, a final gravity of 1.011, brings it out to a 6.7 ABV. And the estimated IBU he places at 42.8. On the ingredients, he lists, in addition to the experiment base malt, he added a pound of victory malt, 4 ounces of black patent malt, 4 ounces of chocolate malt, and then on his hop profile, it's half an ounce of Chinook, a half an ounce of Magnum, an ounce of Cascade, an ounce of Willamette. That was done aroma steeping method. He used a package of California Ale 5. That was a White Labs WLP 051 yeast, for those of you that are interested. Used a little yeast nutrient in his primary, and he brewed it on 42713 and lightly toasted the oats and used 2 ounces of oat chips in the secondary for 14 days. And bottled it with a Blinkman beer gun. Well, let's hope that you have a little bit better luck with your beer gun than I did with mine when I did my submission with the smoked chipotle beer, as we well know. Anyway, just looking at that packaging, obviously, man, that's well done. You know, from the very nice artwork on the label to the recipe on the back, that's well done. I'm jealous. Great packaging job there. You can see that from right there, just inside the bottle. We're already getting a little bit of carbonation to it, so just moving it around on the table a little bit, we shouldn't have any issues with carbonation. I did take this out and set it out for a few minutes, have had it sitting outside, and so it's warmed a little bit from when it's been in the refrigerator. Here's the glass. I thought, given the beer here, it deserved quite the nice appearance glass, so that was the glass selection that I've made. Let's open this one up and let's see what we got. I'll be a little careful here, just in case. Oh yeah, got a little hiss. Oops, sorry about that. And yeah, I get a little aroma off that right off the top. Let's give it a pour. Let's see what we got. Pour a little aggressive, see if we can do that. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, Come up with a nice, creamy, full, thick head. That'll easily go in the glass. Man, that's pouring nice and dark. Nice cream-colored, dense head. Yeah, I'll make it. Of course, if y'all have watched some of my videos, you know I really don't care about whether or not it has a little sediment to it, especially if it's a dark beer and you really don't see it. I don't know that it really matters. Yeah, if you look at that, a nice, dark, rich black color. Let me get that on my face a little bit. And the head is staying. The bubbles are coming up and popping, but they're really dense and really small, so that head should stay with us. You see that? Really deep, dark brown, almost black. So that head settles down to about a finger width, as you can see there, and just stays. And I can't really, you know, it's dark enough where I really can't tell how much carbonation we got coming up out of the bottom of the glass. Maybe if I can get it up close enough, you might be able to see that. Maybe not. So let me check the time here, make sure we're still tracking along. Oh yeah. All right, let's take a nose on this one and see where we are. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely get the roasted aroma off of that. The chocolate really comes at you. Just as I brought my nose to the glass, I could detect that. You know, I'm picking the hops up on this too. Although I think this is going to be, you know, less of a hop forward beer. Of course, you know, you use the Chinook, the Magnum, the Cascade, and Willamette. So you got 4 different hops in here. Yeah, mostly what I pick up is off of the black patent malt and certainly the chocolate. That's what's really predominant here. And you see that head's kind of really settling down now. As you let it sit in the glass and just kind of settle, the surface tension is around the rim of the glass. There's just a little covering of bubbles and across the top surface, but then it just kind of, the surface tension just rims it up on the glass. So, you know, the head kind of goes away, and that lets the flavor out, or the aroma. So I'm getting a lot of that even as I'm away from the glass. Yeah, that chocolate, just as I let this beer warm in the glass and just sit and settle down, it becomes more and more pronounced. Really get a lot off the malt of it. The hops is more of in the background, and I'm really not picking up any one of the hops, such as, you know, any of the citrus from the Cascade or the spiciness from the other hops. Maybe as this beer warms up, you'll start getting a little bit more of a spice note or something from the hops. Okay, that's really nice. Great aroma off this one. Let's give it a taste, because that's the important thing. Oh yeah. Oh, great mouthfeel on this one. I get the roasted malt off that just immediately, and then right with that, the chocolate hits with it as well. It lingers. That roastiness stays with it as I sit here and talk to you. Almost getting almost a coffee um, flavor at the very end. You know how almost like when you get a little bit of the coffee grounds in at the bottom of your cup, you know, and it almost feels a little gritty and grainy. You really get the roasted coffee off that. That's what we're getting off this. Although it's not unpleasant. That's just a descriptor for you, if that makes any sense. Yeah, a hint of vanilla. Just a little sweetness with that. Yeah, the vanilla, the roasted, the roasted barley, the chocolate, and then that little bitter. Maybe that's from the hops. That might be from the hops right now. That I'm getting that bitter coffee ground flavor. It's really pleasant. Man, this is really good. I like this beer, and that aroma is building. You know, as you pick the glass up and set it back down as you drink. You get just a little bit of lacing, not a lot. I can swirl it, but it settles back down. But there's just a little bit of head right around the edge, and then it forms out a film across the top of the beer. So there's not a lot of head retention there, but that doesn't really seem to be a problem. Nice carbonation to it, not overdone. In my opinion, just the right amount. Yeah, I really like that. Again, that mouthfeel is just excellent. It really holds. You know, the flavor stays long after you've swallowed the beer. As you swallow it down, you can feel it go down your throat. It really is nice. This is probably, I will say, it's probably one of the best that not just from the S.J. Porr challenge, but this is one of the better homebrews I've had. One of the better beers I've had. Quite frankly, this is excellent. So I'm really enjoying this one. Too bad I only have one, because you know I could certainly stash one or two of these away and in anticipation of an evening to sit back and enjoy a homebrew with a couple friends. And again, we go back to that packaging. Look at that. Excellent work. Well attention to detail. Like the artwork from the Praying Monk Brewery. Good catchy name. I like that. So, all in all, this is really a good submission all the way around. Guess we probably better get on to the numericals and let you get on with your evening. So where am I at on this one? Well, obviously with that kind of artwork and that kind of attention to detail with the recipe and everything, that's just spot on. You know, that is excellent. And so let's get on to the beer. On the aroma, you know, just really there. I really picked up a lot of the roastiness and the malts, and then with the flavor, you know, picking up that chocolate again as I did with the aroma, and then just a little bit of that bitterness of coffee there at the very end, and how this one stays around with the mouthfeel. This beer is solid 9. A 9. Hold on. A solid 9.25. Excellent excellent attempt here, and I think you've done a great job. Like how this one turned out. So I've got a low battery coming up on the iPad here. I'm going to dismiss it right quick. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off tonight. And this is William, Fire Brew TV. Cheers to all of you. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you coming up on the next few afternoons. So stay tuned. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.